Okay. What did we just pick up? Well, let me show you. Newest to oldest. We just picked up Windfall. +1 bonus on attack rolls. Luck bonus. And a +1 luck bonus to all saving throws. Boo. Garbage. No one's going to use that shit. I wouldn't wear that if I was a peasant.
How may I serve you, Your Highness?
Buy my belt. Thank you. Alright. Now, did anyone drop off anything again in here? No. Remember, we're always leaving the pickaxe there to remind us. Okay.
I'm there.
Okay. +1 to community. And again, the rank up process for Val again, which we can do. And we just may. But let's check out a region. Anything here? No. And we're not going to want to do that because, again, the moment I put him on this, that means the chances are that I'll forget that he needs to be put on here. So it's probably best that we are doing another 7-day rank up with Val. And again, everyone else is busy except for her or Lindsay. So we could do Lindsay's. And again, let's just check to see if Revelations, what the hell was her category? No. Relations, there it goes, not Revelations. Relations. Who would like relations? No. No. Shania, Talkie Talk does. She makes a really good faux artist from Masterpiece, but I don't care about that. Anyone else like relations? Culture Econ. Espionage only. Oof. Arlene likes arcane and relations. Oh, Arlene. Oh, she's already made us the damn stat of the rod we want. That Grandmaster rod is amazing. If she could make me two, I'd be fucking all for it. But I think they only make you one of those. So no on her. Divine and arcane for Cheryl. Nazriel likes relations at 6, but we already at relations of 6, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. So really, this is it. Okay. And start that project. Success 8. Woot. Triumph. Loyalty +5. Relations +1. The counselor promised to hold a feast for all who attended the gift presentation ceremony. Visitors have flooded the city. Free num-nums for your tum-tums. Everyone loves that. Triumph here. Mystic circles. Mysterious new local citizens are complaining of gigantic multicolored mushrooms. First, circles of such mushrooms were found far away from the dwellings. Now they've begun to grow on the walls and roofs of local houses. The high priest had a vision, telling him that the mushrooms had emerged from the first world. He and his clergy held a ritual to restore the borders between the worlds, and the giant mushrooms withered right before the peasants' eyes. +8 to the divine. Nice. And success here. Strengthen storyteller's skills as a curator. Awesome. Now we have a regent wants to talk to us again. Again, we want to put him on this before the month is over, just in case, because these do get glitchy sometimes. It says by the first month, we're on the 11th of 12-month calendar, but I don't trust that shit. So if I can get it done, I get it done. So we're going to do that. And then to the throne room. What you got to say for yourself, Val? Good stuff, I hopes. She's the highest one on the list right now. She's like at 7 or 8 right now. And we need her actually to 9 to make Nazriel happy. That's how high she has to be in rank. Your kingdom is growing bigger. No matter how many advisors you hire, your officers can't address every problem and issue. A monarch should have vassals, knights, mayors, guild leaders, local chiefs, and elders. It is they that form the natural aristocracy, the high society of any kingdom. There was a time when bandit chiefs were the aristocracy of the Stonelands, but we put an end to that. Many knights of honor now look to serve you, to become your faithful vassals and enforce the laws of your lands. It's only natural that the law now rests on the shoulders of your royal vassals, not representatives of the people. Mayors and chiefs come and go, but aristocrats remain, committing themselves to a ruler and raising worthy successors from a young age. They're obliged by the nobility that naturally rises from their responsibility to their subjects. The lawful neutral is almost always her choice, by the way. Choice effect. Stability by nobility. Blue blood community. My king was in need of a noble class. Appoint those who possess enough power and influence to rule over these lands. The Stone Lands managed without aristocrats before. They can live without them now and in the future. Let the people decide who they want as governors. Okay, so loyalty of the masses, community of loyalists. That's the 2 projects you get from that one. Now, this is the one she wants. as much as I want to do this, I'm real tempted to do this one. And why? Because of the kind of character my character is. I'm lawful good, yes, so I should be doing this one, just because it's at least lawful. However, if you ever watch this playthrough from the very beginning, you realize that my main character, Dorraj's backstory is that he was a slave, brought to this world by mistake, and became a slave. So he hates blue bloods. He hates people that think they're better than others. And I kind of hate nobility of my own right in this world, because quite frankly it's an insult. It's like saying you're better than me because you were squirted out of some magic crotch that wasn't my mom. Fuck you. That sounds rude, and I think it's meant as an insult. So I'm not one to go for the blue bloods, but for the sake of Valerie, plus because I like her and hope she'll bad touch me, I'm going to do this one. I will personally select those who ambition equal their talent. They will be powerful enough not only to give people orders, but to protect them. You will have nothing to worry about. It doesn't matter who they were. These warriors will be your loyal vassals, reliable and just. I'll make sure of it. And I trust her. Stability of by nobility, blue blood community, support the region's endeavors for next upgrade. Cool, cool. Cruising right along, cruising right along. No new people. Find the villains hunting the miners. What? Nature's Wrath. Oh, they gave me a cloak of heroism. See that? What the hell are you talking about? We got a quest? Find the villains hunting the miners. Whatever it is, whatever it is that's threatening the miners, we must find it as quickly as we can. The best person for the task is the counselor or the curator. The former will use bribery, the latter, rumor and flattery. So we need the curator to do this. So the search for the villains has begun. We'll bring fire down upon their heads as soon as we find them. So we need to find them first. So that's what the curator, the counselor, is going to do. Former will use bribery. The latter, the curator, will do rumor and flattery. Okay. Go. What you got for me? Community +1. Nice. We have an economy upgrade. This is the blue blood one. Cost of buildings with a static community bonus are reduced in cost, and stability by nobility. Increase stability by 1 whenever the region has a success or triumph. So this will go up steady Eddie every time we pass that. That's not the worst idea ever. What else do we have? Another rank up for Val. And again, we do want to get her to 9 for Nazriel. So maybe I do want to push that one a little early. Problem. Again, it says we have time. So we have to kind of hope for the best on that one. Let's do a quick save. Do I do... do I do this and then rank someone else up like Lindsay? It's nice. I'd love to get the stability going higher. Nothing wrong with that. But it's alright, fine. 273 is plenty. We don't need more. Maybe we need to rank up Val. Or Ja'ad again. And there's nothing wrong with that either, because more divine is better. But again, this is the one that we know will make Nazriel happy. Screw it. This is our guy. Before we do that, though, was there a Nature's Wrath? True Masterpiece. Where's that project they were just talking about? Divine protection from fear. That's kind of cool. She's working on a curse, so we're leaving Jod available. We probably need to rank Jod up here before too long. Damn, man. Yeah. Alright. Quick save. Val, this is your level 9, baby. Give it to me! Alright. And we're already into the next month. Oh. Nope. No failures. We don't do failures here. Okay, come on. Rank up Val. Do it. Serene. Still serene. That's always a good sign. Success. Ooh, lost 100 BP though. The treasurer was able to find a highly reputable, if expensive, water charmer. The spellcaster succeeded in his task, and all the faith's eggs washed up onto the shore. The unborn dragons melted into the sand, decaying into nothing but black mold. Ew. Community +1, economy +5, stability +1. That's soup's gross, man. Oh, we failed on that one. I'm going to triumph on that one. I think we need to re-roll this. Alright, persuasion, passed on that. Damn it. We're too far in now to want to have failures on stuff. Even if it's an opportunity, it bugs me. So we're going to try our best here, guys, to scum this. Let's see how close these are. 20%, that's going to be the hard one. 50-50 on that. 100% on that. That shouldn't be an issue at all unless he rolls a nat 1 and 61 on him. Really, it's between these two. So long as these two get it, chances are everyone else is going to. Okay. Hold on to your butts. Success. Success. Triumph. 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 Like all those things. Let's actually look at those, shall we? So Ragadon's eggs, we already did that one. Was the other one that we did? Triumph here. Many famous knights respond to the general's call to demonstrate their mastery. The spectacular contest gathered crowds of viewers, and afterwards some participants expressed a desire to serve under the general's command. +7 military, +4 to relations, +2 to culture. And that was that one. Artisan, Triumph. The warden offered the artisan all the resources he required to recreate the masterpiece. A few days later, the master repeated his success and disclosed the secrets of its creation to his colleagues, who immediately applied this knowledge to their work. +3 to stability. And then the art of persuasion, Triumph. As ordered by the advisor, the agitator was formally exiled from the kingdom with much fanfare. The people who bore witnesses to the event hailed their ruler for his fairness and nobility. +3 community, loyalty, relations, and most importantly, espionage. Well, all right. How we doing on our curse? 22 days. So she'll be done this month, but only at the very, very end. Regent wants to talk to us yet again. Problem here. We do have the opportunity to do this one. Okay, cool. Put up and Dio on it for the time being. And Valerie's probably good on this one. Sounds good to me. Start the event, Val. Start your event, buddy. Save that one. Go to the throne room. Go, Valerie. Go, Valerie. No, so this will make Nazriel extremely happy. We've done everything that we could possibly do to kiss her ass, basically. Relations is at 6, population is now at 9, and we've done the horses breeding center already a long, long time ago. That's the best we can do for Nazriel. From there, it's kind of on her to make me the masterpiece. Dora, I'm proud to serve you. No one would have believed that the Stolen Lands could have turned from a criminal hotbed into a secure, legitimate country in such a short time, but you did it. Our youth dream of becoming craftsmen, farmers, and guards when they grow up, not forest bandits. People that once cowered in fear of bandits now boldly report every crime. It's no longer so easy for a bandit to hide among our honest citizens. People are grateful to you for the change. A guild of river shipbuilders arrived at the palace today. They are highly respected by the river kingdoms. They would like to thank you with a gift for ridding the rivers of the pirates who sank the ships they built. How shall we put them to use? Okay, so we have a choice. She didn't even tell us what she wants at this point. Kingdom requires developed trade. I want every merchant across our lands to receive a warm welcome, whether they're our own citizens or foreigners. +15 to economy. Let them remember their less fortunate neighbors. Let every poor man or a vagabond find their place on a ship that sails toward opportunity, shelter, and wages. +15 to loyalty. Let them hold a celebration in my honor that will please me, and the people will have a good time. +15 to culture. I'm cool with this one. Let them remember their less fortunate neighbors. Let every poor man or a vagabond find their place on a ship that sails toward opportunity, shelter, and wages. Jobs, baby. That's what I'm all about. Bring in the jobs. This is wise. It is best to reduce the number of desperate people in our kingdom. Another good reason for jobs. I will pass on your suggestion. Support the Regent's endeavors. That's her last level up, I believe. She can't get past 10. I don't know that, but I think 10 is the cap. And is this Nazriel? Please tell me you're bringing me my weapon. Nazriel, greetings, Your Highness. It's encouraging to see your lands thrive so the population grows and becomes more organized, and there's more trade. She loves all that shit. Trade of knowledge with our neighbors and with faraway lands. My workshop supply has also improved. I can now experiment with certain rare materials and techniques. Tell me. Dragonfly Ring, I'll take that though. I'd like to present you with one of my latest creations. It's the embodiment of things I have oft-spoken. The Dragonfly Ring. Now go make me my goddamn longsword, bitch. Okay. Now, this ring. Oh, that's this guy right there. This ring. +8 to dexterity. And the ability to cast Cleanse on yourself 3 times a day. It's a self... what do I want to say? Not a duration. Range of personal. So you can only cast it on yourself. But this is an amazing upgrade for a dex-based character. Even someone that has dex coming from something like a belt where it's like +6, this is still a step in the right direction. Again, I could get rid of his Ring of Luck and put that on him, and he would have a dexterity of 20 or 30. Another +1 up here as well. So again, a solid armor class for this guy. It wouldn't actually increase his armor class though, because his armor is limiting that, but it would give him better reflexes. Still, well, no, it wouldn't, because it would. The Ring of Luck would take it down a point each. The Dragonfly Ring would increase this, and this would go back up a point. So these would go down 1, and this would stay the same. But his dexterity would be better, and therefore his swing with his bow would be better. That's a possibility. Of course, there's other people that suffer, that don't have very good gear at all. And again, the question is who would I give it to? You know, I'd love to give it to Jubilots, but he's doing such good damage with his bombs. Taking away a D6 may not sound like that big of a deal, but he swings like 5, 6, 7, 8 bombs in a combat round, man. And that adds up. That's 5d6 to 7 or 8d6 of damage every combat round that's missed because we didn't have one of these rings on. Yeah, I could push his dexterity to like retarded levels, and I, of course, could replace that stubborn head thing from him with something more useful. But the point's still the same. It's kind of me. She, on the other hand, she's all about the dex. And if she has these lightest gloves on, remember those gloves that I gave to her? Star Soldier's Gauntlet? She could really capitalize on that, sure, because of the extra sneak attack from being the arcane trickster that she is and the rogue dip that she is. But I'd rather it be on my main mercenary, like so. And where would those go? Where would those go? Give them to me. Go by type. Star Soldier's Gauntlet. See the +8 to strength. Very nice for her. She's very weak anyway, and she's not a strength character as far as wielding a weapon is concerned. That's not the issue here. The issue is carrying capacity and having a decent stat to begin with. Now, what is she missing? She's missing that damn ring. So let's give her the Ring of Dragonfly. What do we take off? I have the Ring of Circumstances. I definitely want to keep that on her, right? Do I? I mean, yeah, it's better intelligence and everything else and all the cool shit that we always talk about. But really, the person that would really capitalize on that, in my opinion, would be Octavia. So let's take this one off of her and give her the Dragonfly Ring. Like that. Boom. Really good chance to hit now. And with her sneak attack that she has as an older scoundrel, she'll capitalize on damage. And now she has infinite raise spells at her beck and call. And she's almost always in the party. Whereas Octavia, not always. Right? Now, Octavia, we have choices for her. Gloves, first off. What do we want? I could give her... She's got the Sash of Slash. That's kind of lame. Dex. Strength and Dex. Physical might, strength and con. Okay, let's grab her. Where'd those go? No. Lightest touch. Okay, dexterity went up to 6. The Sash of Slash, which is 6, isn't needed anymore. See that? Now for the belt, you see her con stat is kind of crap. She's getting a bonus because she's a wizard, but it's only a +2. And it's normally an 8, so this is really still pretty damn bad, as you can see. And her strength is still piss. So why not give her something that's strength and con? See that? So we have strength and dex, strength and dex, strength and con, strength and con. Okay? So now she's stronger, not overly strong, but she's stronger. She has better con, which is a bonus for her, so more hit points and a better fortitude check. And her dexterity will remain the same. The 6 and the 6 was the same. So we repurpose stuff. And now she has, again, infinite uses of Reduced Person, which she would love to cast on herself. And again, the reason that that's important is because with her spell book, she has Reduced Person here. She could pick so many other things, like Touch of Gracelessness would be a solid choice for her. Right? Hurricane Bow would be a solid choice for her if she switches over to the bow. Expeditious Retreat, nice to have freedom to run around super fast. But Touch of Gracelessness is a nice one because it's a penalty to the dexterity of the target. And again, she gets a bonus to her transmutation DC checks because we've invested in that sort of thing. So I'd rather do that. And then that reduced person that she has from her gloves, she can cast that at will, which means every round she can cast it on herself, someone else, and it lasts for 5 minutes at a pop. That's a solid upgrade for her, and I'm happy to have that on her. She's missing bracers, but I think we're going to give her the golden vision one, so she has a bonus to illusion spells. She has a lot of illusion spells. She can capitalize on that better than most. That's a solid choice for her. And back to her. Was there anything we needed for her? Nope. Looks like we're good to go. Boom. Oh, I need the Ring of Circumstances. Duh. Hey, yo. Ring of Circumstances. Okay, so Source of Invisibility. 5 additional round a day she can turn invisible. That's solid. And that's definitely worth it, in my opinion. Ring of Chaos, also useful because the freedom of movement for her for free is pretty badass. But I think I can give that to, say, Reg. And that wouldn't be the worst idea ever. And we could just have someone cast Shield of Faith on her. And that would be a bonus to deflection again. So she would get the +4. Actually, she'd probably be all the way up to a +5. So let's do that. And then the Reg, for his ring, Reckless Courage, that's +4 there. I got +6 from the headpiece here. Would I rather have that? Not really. I'd rather have the protection. I'll take his Ring of Protection, though, and go... Where'd it go? Looking for the Ring of Chaos. There it is. So now he has freedom of movement permanently on. And a +4. Instead of a +5 ring, it's a +4. Still close enough. And the permanent freedom of movement. So he's never paralyzed. He's never trapped in a web spell. Never slips on a grease spell. Never an issue for him. And for someone who's a melee character, that's baller. I think that's a solid upgrade. We'll do everyone else's stuff later. I'm not worried about that. But as stuff starts popping in like this, I do want to see what's available. You know? Someone else dropped off a sling staff while we were busy as well. What else happened? Sling staff of +2. Just a random piece of gear. Which we will sell to you. Thank you. Alright. I feel like we need to do this ourselves, but I could be wrong on that. We still have yet to get this either. It kind of worries me that that's been out there all this time. That's been like a couple chapters ago. Community +1. Rank up again. Again, that would be, as far as I know, her last rank. We're not going to do that, though, because that's just silly. Let's do a hard save here, so that we know we're good. We can come back in time if we need to. And then what are we going to do? It's the beginning of the month. It is a good chance for us to do this. But those guys are busy. We can do that one. That's the one for Bakken. You know what? I think we're going to do it. I want Bakken to make me that potion. That potion is awesome. Cool. Ooh, the Trail of the Daring Lorik. Brazen Thieves. Look at Jubilos with the green swatch. That means he's preferred. The treasury has been robbed. Thieves broke into the treasury at night. Oh, look at this one. We lost a lot of BP there. You didn't see it, or it flashed on the screen so fast I didn't see it anyway. This is one of those problems that tend to arise. It can happen multiple times from what I understand. This is why you never want to have less than like 200 or 100 BP in your kitty at any given time. Because if they do take it and take it negative, even if it's just for a week, you go down in your stability of your kingdom. So Serene is the highest we're at right now. Then we went back down to our stable, right? Or if we were at stable, which we were for the longest time, we went down to worried, I think is the next category below. And every time you go below stable, it's a penalty to your DC checks. Everyone has a harder time. Because we're at Serene, we get a bonus to our DC checks, which makes it everything amazing for us. Yeah, I think I want to do that one for Jubilost. Lindsay can do that one. Okay, and we got here. Reg can do this problem with the River Tricksters. And then Ja'ad is available for that one. And we're going to give him a coin so he passes it. So 90, 65. No one can do this one. Oh, wait, yeah, we can. Trail of the Daring Lorik. 65. Okay. So everybody's available to do something. See that? So it's 4 here, and 1 here. So we have 9 of 10 people busy right now. Which means there's only 1 person that we can rank up. So let's start her event. Start his. He's happy with the 40%. Sounds good. 65% sounds good as well. Bam, that's a laundry list of people. Save that. The 1 person that's missing from this list. So let's see, we have Octavia. See if I can suss out who it is. Tristan. Tristan's the only person we can level up right now. Tristan is our loyalty guy, I believe, the counselor. Before we skip a day or rank anyone up, let's go back here just to make sure that an arson didn't stop by. Anything? Anything? Nope. Okay. We tried. And the only one that's available. Loyalty. Now, who likes loyalty on our list? So, loyalty is a favorite of Bakken. Well, alright. We need to get him to 6. Oh, he already has that 6. We got everything for Bakken that we can make except for the Kingdom projects. We've never found the 3 projects that they suggested, which seems weird to me. But anyway, we're going to do this one because we knew we were going to. 7 days burn up. A bunch of guys turning some stuff in. Success. Triumph. You succeed in opening a personal workshop for the artists in the capital. This studio has become quite an attraction for nobles, artists, and wealthy idlers. +2 to economy, +6 to culture. Culture's looking pretty sway. Success. Whoa, 450 BP. The treasure offered to generously reward anyone who turned in the thieves. The informers found the sum tempting, and the thieves were quickly caught. Turned in by their buds. That's what you get for opening your mouths, boy. But that's our BP back, probably, then some. Not bad, Jubilost, not bad. Triumph, Hands of Gold. The region organized a large fair and placed a display of the artisan's best work in this very center. The young artisan decided to stay in the kingdom, plus the community, loyalty, and economy, and 3 BP. Just here, not per week or anything crazy. But cool. And then in another 7 days, well, these guys will turn in all their stuff. Counselor wants to talk to us. Howling Wolves problem. Just checking to make sure it's not preferentially someone or someone else. Those guys are all busy. Okay, we have 9 days, maybe 10, depending on this month. I think this is a 31-day month. It's like our December, so it should be 31 days. But I don't know that off the top of my brain. Who was that needed to do that? Lindsay, Jod, or Octavia. Are those guys going to be available? He'll be available, she'll be available, and she will be available. Okay, so we'll be able to finish that one. No problem. This one's good at 100%. Sounds golden to me, baby. Save on that. Go to the throne room to talk to the counselor. Tristan, what you got to say for yourself? So it's loyalty, right? Oh, Chemo likes loyalty, though, and he needs an 8 on that loyalty. So it's cool that we're leveling up Tristan. Chemo's the one that makes the really good bows, by the way. Alright, there are more and more workers in the kingdom, and our farmers require plots of fruitful soil. But ordinary people regard you as their defender against the iniquity of the merchants, and they have come to you with a request. Your subjects wish to clear and plow some nearby oak groves, where wealthy men, both local and Brevin, have hunted and sport for many years. The merchants won't like it, but I'm sure you can see that food for the children and the elderly is far more important than sports for the idle. Wouldn't you agree? The land must bear fruit and feed the people, and not amuse the crowd of wealthy crooks. Allow the peasants to plow these fields. You are merciful. The people will never forget who granted them land for their honest labor. As well they should. Peasant scum. Alright, no artisans. Bummer. Oh, but someone dropped off a magic falcata. Let's take a look at that falcata. No one's going to use it, but I like looking at it. What is it at there? This one here. You are a +1 falcata. Really, man?
How may I serve you?
You take this piece of shit falcata that my peasant scum gave me as a gift. 600 bucks. I don't wipe my ass for less than 1,000 gold, you son of a bitch. Alright. Success +1. Rank up again. I can do Tristan's upgrade one more time, and that is really nice. And again, level 8 is the upgrade for Chemo. Chemo makes the bow, the best bow that you would want on your best bowman, which in our case is either a Kandayo or I think I can't remember if mirror bow is a short bow or a long bow. They're both, it's a composite bow for sure. I think it's a short bow, and if that's the case, we put that on Octavia. Why, might you ask? Well, let me tell you, class. The mirror bow has the ability to, when you shoot an arrow, if it hits the target, it splits off and shoots another smaller arrow from like underneath it to hit the target again. It rolls twice, basically. It hits the first time, and then it rolls a second time to see if it hits again. And that's for every arrow you shoot from it. So if you have 5 or 6 or 7 attacks around with that bow, now you're getting 5 or 6 or 7 more attacks around with that bow. You see the appeal? And why would I say Ekin versus Octavia? Because Ekin's clearly the bowman, right? But Octavia gets the sneak attack damage, remember? So now if you take her and throw out, let's say, 8 arrows in a whack, just to say, 8 arrows, pop, 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 and every last one of them has sneak attack potential, that's appealing. So I'm going to put him in here. Let's see who else is on the list. Culture guy could go up again. And so could economy, Jubilost. So let's do Tristan one more time. Just because that'll bring Chemo up to his highest standard. He wants it to be an 8. And now he's a level 8 for loyalty. By the way, Chemo also wants culture at 5. Culture is at 5. So you see that. So Chemo, we've met all his requirements. And we've upgraded Aristil's Holy Place, which was his other requirement, or Royal Hunting Grounds, either of those two. And I believe we did that. We can check that, of course, though. Triumph here. +6 military, +1 stability. Sounds good. Success here. Community bonus, loyalty bonus, relation bonus, +3 BP. Slave traders. I hate you guys. Oh, but we failed. Nope. Go back in time. Damn you, Jod. We really need to rank him up. He's probably hurting because of this. That's why he's failing so many things. But it's not his fault. Success, of course. Success. Success. Triumph this time. With the support of the crown, the Irorans have founded a modest monastery and have already opened its doors to all who sought knowledge and perfection. The royal army will send their best fighters to the monastery for advanced training, and children, some orphans and others simply eager to learn, are enjoying the lessons given by the master of the White Tigers. Military +6, relations +2, divine +9, stability +2. That's a really nice list of accomplishments, buddy. And of course, another failure. Son of a bee. Now, of course, now we're never going to get another triumph on that one again. Damn it! If I was smart, I would be leveling everybody up reasonably evenly, because everyone would be passing their checks more often this way. But I'm pushing certain people higher than others, like Valerie's like a crazy community 9, and loyalty's at 7 going to an 8. Everyone else is way below, well, not way below, but below that. So again, I could be leveling up these 4s and 5s first. But oh well. Shit's got to happen the way I want it to happen, you know. Let's get that rank up. Come on, guys. You can do this. I have faith in your abilities. To Scum say we're the best of them. Loyalty. Triumph. Success. Success. Still damn near the same stats, I think. Success, economy +3, relations +3, stability +3. Trail of the Daring Lorik. The warden brought in some foreign thrill seekers who joined the local adventurers. Their chances of success increased, and all the treasure hunters who return alive will donate a portion of their shares to the treasury. What? Nice work, guys. Nice work. What do we got going on now? Shit, yo. Oh, actually, I'm not going to put Jod on it. I'm putting Lindsay on it. Well, we'll check that here in a second. Hold on. Ah, damn it. We need to put Lindsay on that one, too. Well, we can skip 2 days, and she'll be available for it. See that? It's not the best use of our time, per se. Because I could put Jod on this one. Like so. And then put Lindsay on this one. And then advance someone else that needs it. That's the best use of our time. Man, you know what? Screw it. Let's do that. He needs the coin to help out. She needs a coin to help out as well. And then someone wants to talk to us in the throne room. So let's do a quick save here. Do the throne room. What you got for me, yo? Come on, peeps. Christian looks worried but unafraid. Dora, your life is in danger. The merchants are angry with you for protecting your subjects against their plots, and now they conspire against you. Luckily, the people are loyal to you, and one of your loyal servants reported this treasonous outrage. We must make up our minds how to prevent this attack and neutralize the conspirators. One option is to entrust your treasurer with bribing some of them. Another is to order your minister to eliminate the traitors in secret. But that's more their style, not ours. There's not enough time to call in the troops, but if your regent addresses the people, your faithful people will rally around you. So the regent, that should be Valerie. Community -5, economy -5, stability -10. Ooh, shit. Merchant conspiracy. Goddamn merchants. Alright, any artisans? Give me something. Ooh, is that Naz? Naz? No chemo. Good day to you, your highness, and the day is truly good. I saw so many happy people and skillful entertainers on my way here. The kingdom is changing before our very eyes. We just upgraded something that made them happy. See that? And that was the attrition, the loyalty, bringing it to 8. It's a fine thing to share in the joy and amusement. Look, this is my gift to you, King. Heart of Thunder. Thunder. Thundercats. Oh. Alright, what do we get? The Heart of Thunder is a shield. Light shield. Whoa. +5 light shield. The wooden surface is covered in thin ornament, the hallmark of Kimil Tavin, the King's Court Master. +5 light shield grants its wielder immunity to paralysis and the ability to cast Greater Shout 3 times a day. Well, hell to the yeah, man. That's definitely something we'll put on somebody. Anything here? Nope. Get back to here. Is there anything going on in our kingdom for quests and stuff? No, we're done with that. Errands, are they all caught up? They are all green check marked. So we're literally looking for the curse. Nature's Wrath. Still wait for this thing. I've yet to see this pop up. Villains hunting the miners. That worries me. That really does worry me. We might want to take a quick tour of our land to make sure that there's not like an event outside for us to go to. But it sounds like we need to talk to one of our couriers. Okay, now Val is the one that they want on this. You see that? Jubilos can do it. He's not great at it, but he can do it. But they want Val. And what we need to do this by? It says we have 2 months. So next month we can do it by... I think we need to wait the 2 days. I was going to do the rank up. As a matter of fact, it's perfect because she's going to turn in her damn curse anyway. We'll need to put her on something immediately again. Or rank her up next. Which is not the worst idea ever because there's very few opportunities to rank up Divine and Arcane. So when one's available, that's the best bet. So let's do this. We're going to save. Skip a day. Success, +2/+2. What do we know about the Bald Hilltop? Seems the Bald Hilltop is indeed cursed from ancient times. This happened when dark rituals and the powers whose names are long forgotten held sway over this domain. The curse remains active even today. It withers any plant that would grow into the soil and makes the very air around the place heavy and full of sorrow. However, the curse is Tartarus, just a small patch of land on top of the hill. It is unlikely that the curse caused any of the attacks on the kingdom. We have acquired a deeper understanding of the nature of curses. Boom. Now again, we would love to put her on another one. Like this, for instance, but again, this is a good opportunity to rank her up. So we're going to do that only after we talk with Val to get Val on this one. See that? So again, quick save, skip a day. Triumph, the regent recruited people for the hunt. Our pathfinders tracked the wolves to their lairs and killed them all. It turns out that the bloodthirsty warg had formed a whole wolf army. His head and skin have made a fine decoration for the town hall and is already a symbol of pride for the people. Gross. +5 community, +1 military. Right on. Alright, so now we put someone who wants to be on this. And again, I don't need to invest coins in her because she's going to crush it. Now, before we rank up Octavia, who is... No, that's the culture guy. Where the hell are you? Here we go. Before we do this, we want to go step out of our kingdom real quick, take a quick gander. Prove to ourselves that there's not something on the overland map that's go here and kick the guys that are kicking the miners' ass. You know what I mean? So, first let's check this out, because we did burn a couple days. Nope, nothing there. No arsons dropping off shit for me. Them bastards. It's all good. Come over here, though, and take out the typical party. It's good to me. Alright, alright, alright. Come on. Now, before we do anything, I'm actually going to do a hard save here. And again, because it will remind me that we were on the overland map for a reason. I could, of course, type that in here as well. Say, hey, look for the whatever. But, we're looking really for Poacher's Hideout. Oh, Poachers. Duh. We've done so many things here. It would be truly amazing to me if we found a territory that we have not been to. But I don't see anything that has the red exclamation point. That's usually what we're looking for. We still have yet to take off or acquire the Tours of Lebanese. We need to do that. And that's another thing we can do with our arcanist, what's her name? Magister, Octavia. Maybe I should get that done. I don't see anything here. I don't know exactly where the miners were mining. Yeah, it doesn't look like we have anything out here. I mean, I might be missing it. Kind of skimming through real fast. But I do not see anything that tells me, hey, come over here and kick their ass. So, again, I'm just going to have to assume that we're fine until it gives me a prompt. I hope that's not a mistake. Although, let's look at that journal update. Hold on one second, guys. There's one other possible option here. Since there's nothing that's popping up in the kingdom that says, do this to solve that problem, we could check that, of course, one more time. But the other choice was Counselor Curator. Maybe we just need to talk to these guys. So the Curator, the Counselor, I don't remember that. The Curator's this dude. Is there anything you got to say for yourself? Yeah. Okay. We can just assume that everything's going as planned. Definitely weird, but whatever. So, save. Are we going to rank her up, or are we going to claim a region with her? See, that's the question. See that? We can put her on that and get this done. And that would be the last territory. And I don't know that that does us any real good. We've already taken over everything. I know we need it, but I don't think it gives us anything like, oh my god, I can't believe you never had the Tours of Lebanese. Now maybe I'm wrong, but I'm of a mind that the rank up's more important, because I don't want her failing stuff. So I say we do that. Aha, here we go. Find the villains hunting the miners. Looks like we passed that. Success. Arcane reached rank 6. Triumph. Nature's Wrath. Oh, we already had someone on it. Okay, duh. Ministers, agents have proved themselves reliable sources of information. Apparently there's a camp of druids that have been harassing the miners. The king should go there at once and halt the attacks. Well, it sounds like that's what we'll do. Community, economy, and espionage +5. Good job, Ekandayo. And you see we have Magister wants to talk to us. That's her probably giving us another quest slash saying rank her up again. But we'll have to hold off on that because we have a real land quest to do right now. Cool hat. Dora, I've just spoken with a Killin shaman who came in voluntarily and surrendered himself to the guards. He and his brethren have fled their tribes. They know they'll never win, and that you're the best chief, as he puts it. Now they wish to serve you and are even willing to share their knowledge with us. But I don't think we should take them up on their offer. It's not that their word can't be trusted, but our security is more valuable than any assistance they could offer. Plus, the people are scared to death of them. They can summon ferocious beasts, and not long ago they were doing terrible things in the service of our enemy. I believe it would be best to simply command them to leave and never return. I won't be their new chief. The shamans have 10 days to leave my realm. That's what she wants. Loyalty. A penalty to divine and arcane, though. We can afford it. It's not the point. Let's see, we got this one here. They may remain in my lands for as long as they serve me faithfully and loyally. Bonus to arcane and divine, but penalty to community and loyalty. Once a traitor, always a traitor. Arrest and execute every one of them. Holy shit. Community stability. Alright, we're going to do this one because that's what she wants. Wonderful, Dora. I'll tell them as much. Spell resistance discovery. Support the Magister's endeavors. Well, okay. I like spell resistance. It's going to be one of those where it's like, as long as we're in our kingdom, we're awesome. Is this Arlene? It's Arlene. Couldn't be more proud of your decision to do business in your lands, Your Highness. It's easy to stay in touch with my old contacts here and gain new ones as well. And some of those new contacts are gorgeous. There's plenty of powerful arcanists in the capital these days, and with their help I can acquire truly unique artifacts. Here's my latest trophy, a gift of for my favorite customer. Scroll of Stormbolts. Well, thanks for some useless piece of paper. I can't even cast that spell, you jackhead. No, I'm fine, it's fine. It's a, type. Find it for you. Is it this one here or this one here? Sleet Storm. Nope, not even that. Stormbolt's right here, level 8. Tristan and Heron can cast it, but apparently no one else can. Let's see, can she? Oh, now there we go. Never mind, I take it all back. That's a Stormbolt spell for her now. Thank you, kind artisan person. Nothing else there. Alright, time to go on the open road. Well, first let's talk to this, because, again, the game wants us to. That's just to clear the fact that we talked to Octavia. Arcane +1. Plus it'll give us a chance to see. Oh, look, she wants to go up again. Also, we have this one, the spell resistance one. That takes 20 days. Groundbreaking research has uncovered new secrets in the spell resistance. Provides a spell resistance of 16 to the king and his companions while fighting in claimed regions. Again, that also works in the Tenebris Depths. Again, a solid upgrade. Sadly, we can't put her on that. Well, we may. Jod's busy for 11 days. That's 17. And she'll be done in 26. We could put her on that. Let's do so. Because I do want it. Oops. Start that project. Okay. Now let's go find those bastards, those druids, and kick them in the teeth for messing with my miners who are making me monies. You bastards. Right, alright, 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 alright. Leave. Take the party of awesome. And ponder. Okay. Let's see. Where are you, you bastards? See him yet? You see him? Reinhardt. Alright. I don't see them. Oh, there we go. Oh, and look at there. It's real close to trade guard. Cool beans. Boop. Alright, go here. Quick save that, of course. Druids Refuge. Dun dun dun. Now, Druids, we're going to have to assume that they're going to summon a bunch of shit on us. So we're definitely going to want to buff up for this one. Probably pull out our own pets as well, just to preemptively be ready for that mess. And ponder. Okay.
We should move.
You, sir. That thing. Blur on. Yourself mirror image up. And your wings. Give pretty wings to her.
I stand ready.
I need some shield of faith, kiddo. And I need some of this kick-ass natural investment. We're in a kingdom, so we're already immune to poison, so no need to buff up with that. But I will do a death ward on myself.
My skills are getting rusty.
In my way.
Give yourself, it'll give me hair with him. Give yourself a better magic weapon.
What's new? All this waiting bores me.
Left her damn minute
So,
right on like
any
a dumbass.
brilliant ideas?
Oh yeah, drink this potion. Give yourself a shield spell.
Inimosi travisi. Inimosi travisi. Aborone sentes. Inimosi travisi. Inimosi travisi. Manishrim sukino. Manishrim sukino. Inimosi travisi. Ona adayana.
Bless us. Show of faith for the back three of you.
Ona adayana. Ona adayana.
Give yourself magical investment.
Inimosi travisi.
Give yourself a death ward.
Johnny Savitur.
Give the same Ekin.
Johnny Savitur.
Same with the freedom of movement.
Adayana. Ona adayana.
Ekin. You got Merc skin on yourself.
Inimosi travisi.
Long Strider. Long Stride.
Manishrim sukino.
Might as well cast that another two gloss, I suppose. And animal growth on Oak Bow.
Travisi.
Half a Maw.
Inimosi travisi.
Hurricane Bow.
Travisi.
And that sense vitals now. Alright. Let's find us some druids to shoot.
I'm there.
Hey druids. A girl in dusty robe is staring at you with clenched fists. You're the one who thinks they're the rulers of these lands. Why are you here? Did you want to head a greedy mob and clear yourselves to a road to bounty? You're not very polite. Polite? You and your minions bring only pain and misery to these lands. You decide to come in person and crush us so you and your gang can continue enjoying the earth and the mountains? Shameless, vile, disgusting murderers. That's what you are. Stop yelling and explain what greedy mob you're talking about. The girl tries to catch her breath but gasps with rage at her words. I'm talking about the mob you let onto these lands, the little bearded men who think they can grab whatever they want. The roars that came to you, didn't you think to wonder why they'd walk such a long way? I'll tell you why. They're locusts. They come to an innocent land and rip it apart like a dead body. They rip up the mountains, mutilate the fields, cut down the forest, and all for profit, for the unborn children that the earth was carrying under its covers. She sobs. Is it not enough what the earth freely gives, the ores and gold that lie on the ground? Why would your subjects want to completely consume all our natural resources? They wound the earth so deeply it will take centuries to heal. Who are you? We're the ones who protect the land against vandals like you and your dwarves. We are the followers of Gozra. We hear the whispers of the sky and the rivers. We protect our lands against intruders. Gozra is a dualistic deity of nature, a god of the storm and sky, and also goddess of the wave and surf. Born of the ocean's fury and the wind's wrath, Gozra is a fickle deity. What has the mining crew done to you? They have come from our lands they've devastated, only to mutilate this country too. They use their contracts with the authorities to gut the bowels of the earth and destroy anything that stands in their way, and they get away with it. The dwarven miners can hardly be causing as much damage as you say. The girl shakes her head. When the earth is torn apart, it suffers greatly. Once it loses its strength, water and wind finish the job. Did you know that the dwarves uncovered an acidic stream that poisoned several nearby creeks? Did you know that their ore-rinsing elixirs burn the grass and turn good, rich soil into lye? Okay, so this is strip mining is what they're talking about here, and this is a real thing. I'm sure you didn't. All that people like you can see is the gold they pay for their mountain treasures. Just think about it for a minute. What's to become of your land when your children's children inherit it? What will they be getting? Tons of gold, for one. Okay, fine. A green country that's full of life, or a dead wasteland that's empty like an eggshell. What have you done to the lost miners? The girl's face turns dark. They came to deliver pain, and it's the pain that they shall receive. An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. The ground doesn't have teeth, you jackass. What shall the people of the Stonelands do? We can't live without metal. The girl clasps her hands. Aren't the hillside deposits enough? Why gut the earth while other sources of ore, which is it uncovered freely, have yet to be depleted? There's already more than enough for you, for your and for all your kingdom. Intimidate check? No, we're not doing that. Okay, if it makes you upset, I'll send the miners on their way. Lawful loop. I'm sorry, but the miners could keep working. They have my consent and the right to work. Shit. I want to do the chaotic good one. The things you're saying, it's awful. I shall immediately prohibit the devastation of my lands. Girl looks at you in astonishment. Really? Her clumsy smile makes her look even younger. We didn't know we could just ask. Thank you, Your Highness. Believe me, you're doing the right thing by listening to us. Those Vandals, they do not belong here. Okay, this is gonna suck.
In due time.
Mining crew led by... Ah, shit. Got a big X. That's never a good sign. What does it say? You know where the criminals who ruined a lot of miners are hiding in their Druids Refuge. Let's go. Ah, shit. I know, man. Are we going to kill a bunch of Druids? Son of a bee. I think we're killing a bunch of Druids. Ah, this sits bad on me. I do not like this. I hate seeing the red thing. But it's still one of those where... She is right. Yeah, whatever. Shut up. I don't like talking to you anymore. I'm sorry, but the miners will keep working. They have my consent and the right to work. Girl lowers her head. You can almost hear her gritting her teeth. It means we're fighting to the end. Well, so be it, kid. I'm sorry, but you want to bring the pain? I'll bring the pain! That's more violent than I wanted it to be. Anywho, let's go kill this boar. 5-foot stutter step. Punch in the face. Wow, this is going to be a slaughter. I feel bad about this now. Ekin, shoot the druid up.
You dead. Your strength wasted.
This is a really weak ass party. This is probably proof that we're doing the wrong thing here. That's what it is. We've committed. Proto, 5-foot stutter step up back from that shit. And we need you to do your little right. Oh, the fearless cantrip to his face. And then from there we're gonna do a snowball. And I want you to see that DC check. 23. Remember how that works? 10 plus 8, 18, plus a level of spell, 19. Why is it 23? Because they're rod of power source. The +4 to conjuration spells, that's a conjuration spell. And again, he succeeded the check. It's not surprising. It's only a level 1 spell. It's not like Uber or anything like that. But again, it's still a solid DC roll of 23. And it doesn't matter for the damage, so I don't particularly care about that. But it's always nice when it does land. Juby, murder these people for me. I don't like this one. I really don't like this one. This was the worst possible outcome as far as I'm concerned. I'm surprised we didn't get, honestly, Ekin to say something while all this was going down. You know, his ability to summarize stuff has always been invaluable to me. So for him to not say anything is kind of sad. But these guys are just like being brutally assaulted.
You should have run!
This is just sad. I feel like a heel. Alright. Give me the green check mark. What the fuck does it say? We know where the criminals who ruined a lot of miners are hiding in the Druids Refuge. Let's go. Yay. Okay. Well, let's skin them too, because you know that's just nothing but gross. I guess we'll steal their magic gear while we're at it. Why do I feel like we're just like the worst heel ever for doing this? Okay, we got another one over here still to pick up. That must have been down by Ekin. I didn't even see the shot.
I do what I must.
Man, I do not like this outcome. I really wish they wouldn't do the green check marks like that. That's actually for anyone that can give the devs a holler back on that stuff. Feel free to tell them the next time, just because it's not what they intended you to do doesn't mean it's not a good outcome. I don't like the green and red. Red immediately, the X of course, immediately evokes the you have failed. So of course you want to scum save it. But I don't think that this was a win because it's the green check mark. I just think I wanted the green check mark. And that's not cool. I think that some of those ambiguous, if you will, possible outcomes should have literally a green check mark, whether you succeed or fail, or sorry, whether you do what they wanted or whether you do a different alternative. I think it should just be, it's done, it's over, and that should get a green check mark, to me anyway. So I don't know, I don't like it. I do not like it. No sir, don't like it, not one bit. Let's get back to our kingdom. I'll feel better once I'm in the confines of the city. And it's about time for the city to reveal us the next upgrade. I really didn't like that though. That really sucked. And I mean the druids are right. I mean you have enough exposed metal on the open land there that you can literally go through and pick it all out. It's just not fast enough for the dwarves. The dwarves want more money.
In due time.
And it's just not cool. Anyway, anything happen while I was away? Nope. Okay, come over here. I'm curious to see. Three days, 19 days. Okay, so F5. We're gonna rest and then probably call it a night. It's been about 2 hours of video. I want to rest because I need to get all my damn spells back. Everybody's dragging ass and no one's got their spells. So here we go. We'll go back to the throne room.
Follow if you dare.
Oh, here we go. Artisan. What of Arlene? Black Raven Staff. Remember, Arlene already has given us our masterpiece, so we can do whatever the hell we want. A specific item. I asked for a rod last time, though, so it's kind of weird. Let's get a set of magic scrolls just to see what she gives us. It could always be magic scrolls that we don't have access to. Hey, there's that Naz. Chemo. Wild Guardian. It is ready. Something specific for me. Make me a bow. Probably need chemo just to be left alone so they'll just make the damn thing. What do we just pick up? Class. Black Raven Staff. Okay, this is this staff we just got. +3 staff, not bad. Monk weapon, of course. The golden plates in the staff are contrasted by the weapon's dark wood. Cool. Plus 3 quarterstaff grants its wielder the ability to cast Waves of Fatigue spell 3 times per day as a 9th level wizard. And Ray of Enfeeblement spell at will at a wizard level equal to the wielder's character level. No, that's not bad at all. So for those of you that don't know, Ray of Enfeeblement and Waves of Fatigue are both necromancy spells. So obviously a necromancer's weapon per se. The Ray of Enfeeblement at will is pretty nice because what that does is even if they make their save, assuming they're not immune to like ability drain or strength drain, which is what it's doing, it will lower the target's strength. It will not stack on itself, so don't cast it and cast it and cast it on the same guy thinking you're going to nerf him into oblivion. But there's other spells and abilities that can lower strength as well, and they will stack with those. So beam him with that thing from one character and then curse him with a curse spell to lower his strength and dex from another character. And those will stack. Boom, boom, massive penalty, and they're a hard-hitting troll, for instance, will be whiffing like a goddamn baby. So pretty damn cool. Now this is the shield we just got. The Wild Guardian. Notice it's made of wood, probably. Will Constitution bonus, no less. Plus 3 shield. Heavy wooden shield. Grants its wearer plus 3 resistance bonus to will saves. Plus 4 enhancement bonus to Constitution. Kinda cool. Surprised it doesn't say something about how a druid could use it because it's made of wood, but whatever. That's not bad. Alright, let's get to here. Looks like we have a red swatch. Something going on here. Envoy of Balance and Priestess of a Wandering Commune of Ascetics has deemed the kingdom to be upsetting the equilibrium in these lands. On these grounds, the elf and her pupils urge the subjects to disobey the guards and resist and undermine the powers of local authorities. Oh, well, excusez-moi. No. How are we doing there? Okay. Let's do a hard save again. Come on. And after that saves, I'm going to go through the stuff that we have up here just so you guys can get a feel for what we've been doing. Save again, just so we can get to the game faster. So here's our upgrades. Ambitious Recruits, plus 2 bonus to the General. Anything that the General does. However, every time that it results in failure or disaster, we lose 1 military point, which we could care less about because we never do that. Healing the Poor and the Weak, plus 1 bonus to the Regent when they try to resolve problems for us. That's nice. Land Defenders, plus 1 morale bonus to attack and damage while fighting in our region. So that's a bonus to our swing and our damage. Laying the Foundation, that's just a building cost decrease. Capital Training Camps, plus 2 bonus to, again, the General. General's crushing it. We have Love the Common Folk, another decrease in cost. Trade Agreement with Sertova. Now this is the one that allows us to have a really good BP a week, depending on the number of cities, towns, and villages that we have. So that's that 143, that's a lot. A lot of that's coming from that. We have Divine Protection from Poison in our region. Diplomatic Approach, plus 3 BP each time the Grand Diplomat resolves an event. That's awesome. That's the why Lindsay, every time she does something, that we get plus 3 BP. That's why. Lighter Border Control, plus 2 bonus to resolve any opportunity that arises in regions adjacent to the border of Brevoy. We have that multiple times. Must be every region that's adjacent to Brevoy. Crime Fighters, plus 2 bonus to resolve any problem with the Warden. Awesome. Loyal Spies, plus 1 Espionage every time the Minister fails to resolve a situation. That's crappy. Arcane Experiments in the Capital. Plus 1 bonus for solving events by Magister in the claimed regions. Plus 3 if it's in the Shrike, our main capital. That's for Octavia. Plus 3 bonus for Magister. Plus 3 bonus to Magister. Multiple times to your tower research. What the hell is that? That's got to be like a glitch, I'm guessing. Arcane Protection from Compulsions. Immunity to compulsion spells while fighting in our claimed area. That's not bad. Doesn't seem to work, but I don't know that off the top of my head. Customs, plus 2 bonus to solving any problem with the Treasurer. That's for Jubilost. Nice. Aristotel's Favor, plus 2 Sacred bonus to attack and damage against animals and magical beasts. Bonus to our Lord Nature checks as well while we're in our kingdom. Helping Hand, Counselor solves problem with a plus 1 bonus. Nice. Material Taxes, provides 5 BP per week for each upgraded region in the kingdom. Plus 2 BP per week for each region without any upgrade. So a constant supply of money. Good old Pit Tax. Pit Tax has returned to its old ways. Italia's reign over the academy. Pit Taxing fleet. Love for the new ruler. Protector of the land. Plus 1 morale bonus to armor. and saves while fighting in the claim regions, and improved economic status, another cheap upgrade. Not bad. Alright, but with that, my name is Brother Mutant. Please like, subscribe, comment down below, tell me what you guys think. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye now.